Now, 8 years ago, that's right. Let me tell you, 8 years ago, you may remember Hillary and I were rivals for the Democratic nomination. We battled for a year and a half. Let me tell you, it was tough. American, young, old, gay, straight, men, women, folks with disabilities, all pledging allegiance under the same proud flag to this big, bold country that we love. That's what I see. That's the America I know. And there is only one candidate in this race who believes in that future, has devoted her life to that future, a mother and a grandmother who would do anything to help our children thrive. A leader with real plans to break down barriers and blast through glass ceilings and widen the circle of opportunity to every single American, the next president of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Just one more clip from that speech, because the president ended the address with a ringing endorsement talking about the faith and hope he has in the American people.
America, you've vindicated that hope these past 8 years. And now I'm ready to pass the baton and do my part as a private citizen. So this year, in this election, I'm asking you to join me to reject cynicism and reject fear, and to summon what is best in us to elect Hillary Clinton as the next president of the United States and show the world we still believe in the promise of this great nation. Thank you for this incredible journey. Let's keep it going. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
His successor will be chosen on the 8th of November. Our correspondent Kim Khatas is at the convention in Philadelphia. Obviously, a mixture of praise for one candidate, attack on the other. How did it go, do you think?
Well, this was an extraordinary speech by President Obama. People are saying that this is probably his best speech since he first came onto the national stage in 2004, addressing the Democratic Convention in that year. This was not just an endorsement of Hillary Clinton, and certainly it was a full-throttled endorsement. It was a heartfelt, forceful endorsement, but it was also his way of painting an image of the America that he believes in, the image of an America that he believes can continue to be in a post-Obama era. An America where the Americans are leaning a bit more liberal, an America where it is possible for Democrats to reach out to Republicans. You'll notice that he did attack Donald Trump, but he also made clear that Donald Trump, in his view, was neither a Republican nor a conservative. So there was a concerted effort to make sure that he didn't paint all of the Republicans in a broad brush to keep this speech inclusive. But it was a powerful speech. It was very well received, and of course at the very end there was another surprise appearance by Hillary Clinton herself. She came on stage. This was not expected. They hugged on stage. It was heartfelt. It was quite emotional, and of course the crowd in this arena just went wild.
It's very interesting, Kim, that you picked up on the positivity of that Obama speech. That's what he's always done very well, to make people feel good about themselves. And then, on the opposite side of the coin, to highlight what he believes is the negativity of the Trump campaign, and he says scaring people.
Yeah, and he made very clear that he thought this was an election where a lot is at stake. This is no longer just about Democrats and Republicans. This is about very different visions for this country, very different world visions. He talked about how Donald Trump has, no respect for the international institutions that the United States has built and sustained over the course of the last decades, like the NATO alliance. He made a passing reference to Donald Trump's apparent ties to Russia. There's a scandal, of course, brewing here with allegations that Russia helped hack the emails of the Democratic Party. Today we had Donald Trump himself say, egging on the Russians in essence, saying, well, why don't you look into the emails of Hillary Clinton herself? All of that is stirring rather uncomfortable feelings amongst many Americans. I spoke to one Clinton aide who said that was very alarming. So President Obama here, and a lot of the speakers who came on stage, Hillary Clinton's running mate, Tim Kaine, Joe Biden, they all said that Donald Trump was a demagogue, in essence. That was one of the words used. They said that he was a threat to national security. And President Obama said as well that, speaking to Americans, if you want to feel safe, if you want to feel secure, you must have a leader who is respected by other leaders and the people that they serve, and that is Hillary Clinton. We'll have to see, of course, the reaction from Donald Trump himself, but I can tell you that just gauging the reaction from some Republicans out there who do not support Trump, it was a speech that was well received by many Republicans too, who feel that this is the positive way of talking about America, even if they don't agree with all the policies that Democrats support.
Kim, thank you very much indeed. Kim Ghattas at the DNC in Philadelphia. Barack Obama, Pope Francis, Queen Elizabeth, they all have Twitter accounts. I'm not sure if they're on Facebook, though.